Hi everyone, this is Joanna. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Before we get started today, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you guys that are coming out every week, watch my videos, and you guys send me comments, great ideas. I so appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Well, the project today that I'm going to share with you guys is a fun one. At least I hope you find it fun. So with that being said, let's get started with today's video. I already rolled out clay, black clay, on the thickest setting of the pasta machine. Then I have some scrap clay, 2 different circles, and I also got a charm. Now there was a little loop on top of the charm. I just cut it off and I sanded it down. I'm going to show you guys later on in the video how I did it. Now I'm going to start with the middle of my pendant, and it's very simple. I'm just going to take the smaller of the 2 circles and I'm going to punch out a circle from the clay. Now this is where my little charm, the tree of life, is going to go, and I'm going to place it with my tweezers. It's so much easier. If you have a different way that you can try to place it in the middle, go for it. It does look like it's crooked here, but it really is not. It's really weird. It must be the angle of the camera. And I gave it a nice push. When I pushed it, all the black clay came like from the little holes that are in the circle in the tree, and it looked really neat. Okay, so continuing on, look what I'm using. I grabbed the little mesh from my garlic. Now you can get it from onions, from all the other vegetables that you get. I'm sure you have it in your refrigerator. So I'm placing the mesh and I'm smashing it into the clay, not too hard, but I just want to make sure that it's in there, it's sitting in there, because I'm going to start putting mica powder on, and I'm using bronze and silver. So I started off with mica powder on my finger and I'm putting it on, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not getting good coverage. So I reached out for the brush, and you know what, that did it. Use your brush on the mica powder, and here you can see me. First I went with the bronze, now I'm going with the silver, and I'm going to give it a nice little ombre effect right there. And when you pull it off, I can't even tell you how neat it looks. You really cannot explain it. It's almost like snake skin, lizard skin. It looks so neat. I absolutely love it. It did not come out in pictures, so I'm glad that you guys are watching the video, because you can see it in the video way better. So now here we go. We are going to cut out a large circle and a small circle in the middle. And if you have that cutter that has both circles, the inner circle and outer circle attached, good for you. I don't have it, so I always have to do it by hand. It's okay, no worries, it can be done. So now I'm just going to take out the outer circle, put it on my scraps. When you pop it out, just make sure that you don't leave any nail marks in your pendant. And now we're going to grab the center, and we're going to place the center in the middle, and just hops right in there. And you kind of want to either squish the center so it kind of expands a tiny bit, or just take the pottery tool and kind of squeeze it together. We're going to give it another cut with the circle, just to make sure that it is round. And there you have it. And this pendant actually is beautiful as is, but I decided to add a frame to it, and I unfortunately loaded my extruder off camera. And so I put black clay in my extruder, and I'm using the biggest of the holes that are coming with the extruder. So you can see, I think there's like 7 of them. So, and you're just going to squeeze out the clay, and you're going to get this really nice roll. Of course, you can roll it out without the extruder, but if you do have the extruder, it is just so much simpler, because you have an even roll. It is just super simple. So now I'm going to put that frame around my pendant, but look at that, it really maybe doesn't even need it, but you know, I decided to go with it. And because I know myself, I started from the top because I know I'm not a very detailed person. So I already know ahead of time that I'm going to have an issue with that end, putting those two ends together. But that's okay. That's where the ring is gonna go. The ring for the necklace, so I'm okay with that. So here you can see me, I've been playing with it. I try to make it look as decent as possible. I was working on it for quite a while, and this is the best that came out. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to throw it in the oven and I'm going to practice on my next pendant. So I am putting together another pendant. I want to show you how I got rid of that little loop in the chime. So this is a dog paw or animal paw. I'm making a pendant for my girlfriend that is just getting a puppy. That would be really super cute for her to have it around her neck. So you can see that I'm just cutting off the little loop, and then I went in with the sanding paper and I sanded off any edges that I had. Now you can see I'm going to try it again. Now I'm just going to go for a straight cut, and this time around the frame came out way better than the first time, but you can see that this is something that you really do need to practice a little more, or I need to practice a little bit more. And here is the bottom of the soda can. This pendant, I'm going to make it kind of you know, uneven. It's not going to be flat, so that's how I'm going to put it in the oven, 275 degrees, 30 minutes, and here you have the results. Now I absolutely love the way it came out. I really do think that it looks like snake skin or lizard skin. The varnish that I'd use is glossy polyurethane from Home Depot. I think that was a really good choice instead of resin in this case. I don't know why. I really did like the way it came out with this varnish. Usually I'm all for resin. Well, my friends, I really do hope you enjoy this tutorial. Let me know if you did. Always leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. Until next time, ta-ta!